Hello kids, I hope you have done the questions, the homework from exercise 6b, and in today's class let us start with the next exercise. So we can see that the questions are very similar to the one which we have already covered in 6b. So I'm taking few of the questions from here. First is answer, first only I'm taking 43 minus 70. So we have 43 as a positive number. If no sign is given, then that number is always positive. Okay, so it is in plus, and from this 43 we have to subtract 70. Okay, so how we have to do this? This is the general subtraction where we have to subtract 43 from 70. So this will give us 10 minus 3 is 7, 6 minus 4 is 2, 27. We will get 27 on subtraction, and then sign of the bigger number will come. The bigger number is 70, so the sign of bigger number will come. It is minus 27 is the answer here. Okay, now let me also do the second question. Second question we have minus 31 minus 17. So kids, we have done the rules which says that if we subtract, this is 31 and then this is minus and this 17 is positive. So minus into plus is minus only. Minus 31 minus 17. So this means we have to add both the numbers, which will give us 48 with the minus sign in front of these, because both the numbers, they are in negative. Okay, so we have to write the minus sign. Similarly, if we'll go to the third question, it is 56 minus 9, and we have covered this rule as well, right? That 56, if you will say minus 9, then what we have, minus multiply by minus will give us plus. So that means this minus and this minus, they are in multiplication with each other. So it will become 56 plus 9, that is 65, which is a positive number because both the numbers, they are in positive plus sign now, right? So I hope you remember the rules which we have done for multiplication. I'm covering them again here. Okay, so I'm writing the rules over here in red. First is, if we multiply a positive number with a positive number, a number in plus and a number in plus, if both the numbers are positive and we multiply them, the answer will always be in plus. Okay. Second is, if we multiply a negative number with a negative number, then also the product, the answer will be in positive. Okay. And then plus into plus will give us plus. We will have to add the numbers and the answer will be in plus. Minus into minus is, again, we will have to plus the number and then we will get the answer in plus. Okay. Example of this is what we have done here just now. And then the last one, if one number is in plus, the another number is negative, then the answer will be negative. We'll have to subtract them and the answer will be negative here. So plus into plus will give us plus, minus into minus will also give us plus, plus into minus will give us minus. Okay, so these are the things which you have to remember. Now let us take the fourth question. I'm also covering the fourth question here. Answer 4. It is minus 72 minus 81. So let us simplify it first. Minus 72 will be as is. No changes to it. And now we have one minus in multiplication with another minus. So minus multiplied by minus will become plus. So instead of both these minus, I can write straight away a plus sign and then the number 81. So now what I have now, 81 in positive and 72 in negative. So what we'll have to do, we have to subtract them. 81 minus 72, which will give us 9. And since the bigger number is 81 with positive sign, so answer will also be positive only. Okay, so this is how we have to do these questions. Now, Next are the similar questions, kids. Here, this fifth one is very much similar to fourth. Sixth is 0 minus minus 65. So we can write this as 0 minus multiply by minus is plus, plus 65. So 65 plus 0 is 65 only. This is the answer. And then for seventh I will pick up and do it here. Let me erase these and then I will cover seventh question here. So what we have in seventh here is minus 16 minus 9 and then minus of minus 15. So first of all, what we'll have to do, we have to simplify this expression. Minus 16 will be as is, minus 9 will also be as is, and now this minus is in multiplication with the another minus. Okay, see, there is no number between these two minus signs. That means these two numbers, they are in multiplication with each other. So minus into minus is plus. So we'll have 9 plus 15. Now what we'll have to do, we have to simplify this. Minus 16 minus 9 is minus 25 plus 15. So we will solve this. We will get minus 10 as the answer here. Okay. So first of all, what we'll have to do, we have to simplify the expression and then we have to do the general calculation. Okay. And likewise, kids, you can pick up 8th and 9th. These two are homework for you. They are very, very easy. Next, question number 10, I am picking. We have subtract 25 from minus 35. So what they are saying is we have to subtract plus 25. We have to subtract this number from minus 35. Okay. So first of all, we have to form the expression like what is given to us. So this is minus 35 and now between these two there is no number. They are in multiplication with each other. And we know that whenever a plus is multiplied with negative minus sign, we will get minus sign only. So minus into plus will give us minus. This is minus 35 minus 25. Okay. So what we'll do, to minus 35, we have to add minus 25, which will give us 60. And since both the numbers, they are in negative sign, or you can also say the higher number is in negative sign here, we will get minus 60. Okay. Similarly, you can pick up the second part of it where we have to subtract minus 26 from minus 34. What I am doing here is I am just helping you with the expression. See, we have to subtract what? Minus 26, okay, from minus 34. This is how we should write. Minus 26 should be subtracted from minus 34. So if we will simplify this, this will be minus 34. Minus into minus is plus. This is 26. So now we can solve this. Here we will get minus 8. Why minus? Because sign of the bigger number we have to pick. Okay. So this is how we can do these questions. Now coming to question number 11th. It says the sum of two integers is 34. Wait, let me erase this fast. Yeah, it says answer 11. The sum of two integers is 34. Means if we are adding two integers, the sum is 34. This is what first statement says. Now, if one of the integer is minus 18, find the other. Now, what it is saying is one of the integer is minus 18 and we have to find the another one. Okay. So, what we will do, let us call the other number A. Okay, so I'm denoting the other number as A and I'm rewriting this expression as minus 18 plus A will give us 34. Okay, this is the expression and we have to solve it. And we know that we need the value of A, so we will keep the A on the left hand side. So kids, we have also done it earlier. I'm again telling you, we have is equal to sign. The left side of the is equal to sign is LHS, left hand side, and the right side is RHS, right hand side. Okay, always remember. And whenever we shift any number across this is equal to sign, the operator sign of that number changes. That is, the minus 18 will become plus 18 if we are moving it to RHS. Okay, and here if we have plus 9, it will become minus 9 if we are moving it to here. Similarly, if we have any number here and if we are shifting to LHS, then also its sign will change. Okay, so now here we have A, we are keeping A as is. A is equal to 34 and we are moving this to right hand side. So minus 18 will become plus 18 when we will move it here. So what will the number become? It will become 8 plus 4, 12, 3, 4 and 5. So the number will become 52. That is the another number is 52. And you can also check it how you can put this number here and see, solve it and see if we are getting 34. Okay, so this is how we have to do these questions. The main thing is you should know how you have to form the expression first. Okay, second question, sorry, the 12th question says the sum of two integers is minus 48. Here kids, I am forming the expression for you, but you have to solve it. Okay, it says the sum of two integer is minus 48. This is the sum of two integers. If one of the integer is 17, that is plus 17. If no sign is given, then that number is positive always. Okay. If it is 17, then we have to find this number. So how we are going to do it? Again, let's denote this number with A. So this will become 17 plus A is equal to minus 48. And now what we will do? We will move 17 to the right hand side and it will become from plus 17 to minus 17. And you now what you have to do next is, right? Add them and put the sign of the bigger number. Okay. So this is how we have to do this question. So I hope kids, you are getting it. This is the main thing which you should always learn and understand. This we have already covered in our NCERT questions. Next we have, on a day in Srinagar, the temperature at 6 p.m. was 1 degree Celsius. But at midnight, that day it dropped to minus 4. So in the evening it was 1 and in the night, at the midnight, sorry, it dropped to minus 4. By how many degrees Celsius did the temperature fall? We have to find the fall in temperature. That is, we have to find the difference in temperature at 6 p.m. and at midnight. This is easy. Answer 13. What we'll have to do? Temperature at 6 p.m. was 1 degree Celsius. Temperature at midnight is, this is minus 4 degrees Celsius. What we have to do? We have to find the fall in temperature. We have to find the fall in temperature, that is difference. Okay, it started from minus 1 and it dropped down to minus 4. This is how we are finding out the difference. So minus into minus is plus, 1 plus 4, which is equal to 5 degrees Celsius. So the fall in temperature between these two timing is 5 degree Celsius. It has dropped down to 5 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now, next question is similar to what we have already done in 6B. Here you have to find the predecessor, and we know what is predecessor. It is one number before of any given number. So predecessor of 31 will be 30 and predecessor of minus 31 will be minus 31 minus 1, that is minus 32. Okay, and of minus 40 is minus 41, minus 2 is minus 3. You always have to subtract one number in case of predecessor and add one number in the case of successors. Okay, now let's do true and false. Which of the following statements are true and which are false? First is the sum of two integers is always an integer, which is true because all we have in mathematics are positive integers, negative integers, and zero, which is always an integer. So this is true. Next, the difference of two integers is always an integer. This is also true. Next we have to solve the expression in C. It says, I'm solving it here, third part of question 15. It says minus 14 is greater than minus 8 minus minus 7. Kids, other important thing which I want to tell you is always keep a note and be alert with the brackets. Okay, you have to see if bracket is there or not, and also if you're opening one bracket you have to close it. You have to do the operations, the calculations within the bracket. Okay, so we have to see. So what we'll do, we will keep minus 14 as is, this sign as is, and we will try to solve this expression. This is minus 8 first, and then minus into minus is plus. So minus 8 plus 7 it will become. Minus 8 plus 7 will give us minus 1, right? So minus 14, question is minus 14 is greater than minus 1. Is it true? No, it is not true, because if we'll see on number line, minus 1 is on the right of minus 14. First reason. Second reason is, we know in the case of negative numbers, if the number is bigger, the value will be less. So this is false. Okay. Next question we have, minus 5 minus 2 is greater than minus 8. So minus 5 minus 2, here minus 5 minus 2 will give us minus 7, right? Minus 7 is greater than minus 8. Is it true? Yes, this is true. This is true because minus 7 is on the right side of minus 8. Okay, the value of a negative number minus 8 is less than 7, minus 7. Last question is minus 7 minus 3, which I am going to solve it here. Wait. So kids, these sort of questions are going to come in the examinations, and you need more and more practice of such questions. Fifth part is minus 7 minus 3 is equal to bigger bracket, smaller bracket is minus 3, then minus minus 7, and bigger bracket is closed. So let's do this. Minus 7 minus 3 will give us minus 10. See, there is no expression here, right? Next, we'll go, let's see. We have bigger bracket as minus 3. We can write this as minus 3 only. Minus into minus is plus. So plus 7 minus 3 will give us 4. Is minus 10 equal to 4? No. So the answer is false here. Okay. So this is how we have to do. 16 question is the homework. This we have already covered in our NCERT. Okay. So kids, this is the end of this exercise, and I will see you all in the next class now. Thank you.